are such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com. Go there because your parents have failed you miserably, as has the politicians, as has your media people, as has everybody that tells you what to do. And especially your teachers and professors who want nothing more than you to borrow $100,000 to give to them because you can't put a price on education. But you can put a price on AssholeConsulting.com, which I do. Emily writes, "Hey Aaron, I've been reading your books and watching your videos the past month, and you've helped me realize a lot about the American education system and how majoring in business is not as practical as I thought it'd be. I'm a 19-year-old female. I spent my freshman year at a selective private university studying business, but if I stay at that college, I would be graduating with more than $250,000 of debt." Okay, dear. Help me help you. Help me help you. When did the brain go off? When did you think? I mean, you did math, right? You graduated from high school, so you had to do simple math. $250,000? That's a house. Why would you? When do you say, hey, I could just buy a house for that much money, and then I'd retire, like at 25? I mean, this assumes that you would have $250,000, but where did the cost-benefit analysis? I want to know. Like, are they brainwashing you that much in the public schools that you guys have your heads so far up your teachers' own asses that you can't see a problem in dropping $250,000 on a degree that is jack shit at a private elite university? Let me guess, is taught by a bunch of women who've never worked in the real world, a bunch of wimpy, limp-wristed, gay guys, and they're not gay, I mean wimpy guys. And they don't know jack shit. Now, one of them started a company, and you thought, when do you wake up? When? All right. Because I could give you all the advice in the world, but if you can't get this basic level of logic, you are going to step on so many more landmines going forward. Wake the fuck up, man the fuck up, get out of la la land, and never make stupid decisions like this again. Now, reading books will help. That will help. But dear, you and spread the word to your friends, okay? Especially you young women out there, because the Democrats and the left and the teachers and the big education loves to fuck you girls over and make you go into debt and then delude you into thinking you worked hard for a fucking degree in business worth $250,000. Well, not worth it. You spent $250,000. I'm taking a gap semester now, and I am applying to transfer to a local, cheaper public school to attend in January. I'll be majoring in computer science at my new school. There you go. I also have a boyfriend from the college I attended. Then we'll have to do the long distance starting in January. We'll be 5 hours apart. Well, that's too bad, but those problems that will come from that are nothing compared to if you graduate with $250,000 in debt. Because then I wouldn't touch you. You could show up on my front doorstep in a French maid outfit and say free blowjob. I'm like, no. I mean, that's worse than an STD. $250,000 in student loans debt is worse than someone having an STD, guy or girl. But I can't help but feel depressed these days. I feel like I'm downgrading because I'll be transferring to a college with a much lower reputation than the college I was at. Oh, did you want reputation? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to the Wesley. What is it, Middlebrook? There's some faggoty school out in New Hampshire, someplace out in the east, and I went to Middlebury. And I'm like looking, I'm like, I would never hire anyone for that. Okay, look, dear, you've been brainwashed ever since you were in school. I don't know why you're worried about school ranking right now. You literally just escaped slavery. I'm not even exaggerating. You just escaped a life of indentured servitude to this shitty-ass piece of crap school. I don't care what they tell you about reputation. I mean, really? Do you believe in reputation and popularity? Did you believe in, the prom king and the prom queen? Or did you believe in math and science and reality and economics in the real world? All right? So, high school's over, sweetheart. Middle school's over. Doesn't matter if you got the fucking Lululemon jeans or whatever the fuck it is. I know Lulu or Lemon Lulu. It's the thing. It's like Cavarici, but now. You really are worried about a popularity contest? You're going to spend $250,000 to go to some school that I don't fucking know, nobody would give a flying shit about? All right? You're entering the real world now, sweetheart. And you're doing the right thing. But get rid of the psychology. It's a damaging psychology. You have a virus in your fucking brain, just like a virus in a computer, and you are thinking the wrong way. All right? The school doesn't matter. Okay? I don't know how many studies they've come out with. I don't know how many starting salary data you have to look at. I don't know how many more newspaper articles you have to see of people who, just like you, went the full 4 years and graduated with $250,000. I didn't know. All right? But you got to start living in the real world and ignore this popularity contest bullshit that you've been brainwashed to believe. So you're doing the right thing. The school doesn't matter as long as it's accredited. What matters is what you major in. Okay? If there's a lesson for you to learn in the 2010s, it doesn't matter where you go to college as long as it's accredited and what you major in. That's what determines it. And you're doing the exact right thing you need to do. All right? No one's going to look down at you. You know who's going to look down at you? Real men and women like me. Like, you majored in what? And you spent how much? Are you a fucking retard? Well, you obviously are. And you're someone I don't want to... I mean, that's a life of a career ruined going down that road. But you say, oh, I got a degree in computer science. Right there, I don't care where you went to school. I'm like, dude, fucking rock on. It's fucking STEM chick over here. That's right, fucking A. And then you're going to find out who your real friends are, not who your popular friends are. Right? I'm worried that changing schools is a bad idea, both for my career and love life. But I also feel that I don't have much choice, as taking on debt would hurt me, even if I were to study a worthwhile employable major like computer science at that college. No, it's not a bad idea for your career. And it's not a bad idea for your long-term love life. And right now, I wouldn't worry about your love life because you're 19. You don't know jack shit about dating. And you've been swallowing this bullshit about, there's no degree is a bad degree kind of thing, and you can't put a price on education. I can only imagine how fucked up your training was in terms of male selection and dating. So why don't you just be happy you're 5 hours away, go and focus on your studies. This may or may not work out in the end, but that's the least of your problems right now. Right now, you got to go and get yourself a degree and make sure you don't fuck up the rest of your future. All right? And you're doing that right now. I'm getting a good degree and going to this. It is not going to be a bad idea to go to this lower ranked school or less reputable school because your degree is going to outstrip any drawback that's going to come from that. And I don't see any drawback. You're worried about prestige. Fuck prestige. You know what prestige is? You getting a fucking job offer the day you graduate and watch all your dipshit millennial peers over at this fucking private school. Hey, I'm going to go work for a nonprofit. I'm going to work for coffee. I'm going to go back at home. And then you're going working for fucking Intel or whatever the fuck is out there. Do you have any advice on my career and future? Should I just stay at my original college and study computer science regardless of the debt? How much does the reputation of a college matter? Sorry for any rambling thing. Okay, yeah, the college reputation does not matter at all unless you are an elitist, unless you are like literally the Clintons or the Bushes. Aside from that, no, it doesn't matter. Right? You're doing exactly what you need to fucking do. I would even say spend a year in college at this low reputation school at your computer science. And if you find out that you can get a certification, you don't even need to go to school, like your programming boot camp or some VMware something that has like a salary attached to it at the end, I would do that. But get rid of this idea. I know they brainwashed you, dear. I know they brainwashed you for 15 years that you had to go to college. And it has to be this prestigious. No, I am the emissary from the real world. This is why you pay me. Okay, the real world says you were going down a life of despair and financial ruin, and now you're on the right path. So stop worrying about it. Stop losing sleep over it. Do what you're doing now. Don't worry about the reputation. Save yourself a fucking shit ton of money, and then you're going to have a much better life 3 to 4 years down the road. Trust you me. Anyway, hope that helps out. Best of luck. Toodles.